somebody gotta do.
What?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Phantom Forces. Today we are going to be using the FAMAS. I know I haven't really even used the FAMAS. I just got it not too long ago. I've only gotten what 112 kills with it, so I'm not the best player with it so far. But I'm okay with it. It's like this gun really needs to be like debuffed or a buff, or I don't know what people say to let them know that it's too overpowered. But this is probably my favorite gun as of right now. I like this better than the AUG. It's just super fast. Not really accurate if you don't have a scope with it. It's actually pretty bad if you don't have a scope and like a steady arm to keep it like moving in the right spot, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I haven't really even used it that much. I've just been really just playing with whatever guns I felt like, or certain maps I play with certain guns. So but this video will be solely dedicated to this gun. As far as like the gun itself, like long range, medium range, and close range. Close range is perfect. Medium range, from about here to that right there, it's probably good. But if you're talking about like from here all the way down there, you're probably gonna wanna not even attempt to kill somebody with it. But I'm getting some pretty lucky kills because I've really just been running around talking the past few 1 minute and 40 seconds that I've been playing. So, alright, okay, my aim was really bad just then. So let's try and take this guy out. I don't even know why I haven't died yet. I am 5-0. I'm playing with Goix, and he's what did I say, 11-2. So he's doing a lot better than me. This guy's gonna kill me, not sure. Alright, no, I have 8 bullets left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him. Got snipers down there, and the server is a little laggy. I'm not sure what's up with my computer today. I was gonna record survival games and then the Roblox video, but I decided only recording a Roblox video because I really didn't feel like fighting with the lag. So I'm not really sure what's going on with my computer. I'm gonna restart it later tonight. Just give it a little break because I've been on it pretty much 2 days in a row without restarting it. I restarted it earlier, but that didn't really help anything. So let's go ahead and say hey to Goix, because I didn't think I thought he knew I was here, but I guess not. We're gonna need to find either a different primary or ammo for this from Moss. I'm not really sure where everybody is. Their spawn is changed and this map is almost over. Trying to kill this guy. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna nade it after I reload. Nade that. Oh, okay, his teammate killed him. Alright, I'm gonna have to knife this guy. Alright, got him. What gun did he have? I guess it's not gonna show. Let's reload my deagle because I never really actually finished reloading it since I threw that grenade up there onto the roof. I really have no idea. Oh, Dark Eye is in here. Dark Eye is, I'm pretty sure he's from the Rev, and I know a lot of people, why are you friends with people from the Rev? It's a clan, the whole clan by itself, I'm not really a big fan of them, but the people from, some of the people from the actual clan are really good sports, so I add some of them. Whoever pretty much I come across that I think, I want to play again pretty much. So that's pretty much why Dark Eye is on my friend list. I think I actually deleted him just because I really want to keep space on my friends list. I know like there's a ton of friends that we could add on Roblox, but I try to keep mine to about 1 to 2 pages just so I don't get mixed up. And then I want to keep my friends list mainly the people I play with the most, like on pretty much a daily or weekly basis. And Dark Eye, this is probably the only time I played with them in about 2 months, since before CR5 got hacked again. So if I don't really add you, accept your friend request, I'm extremely sorry. But if you message me and let me know if you're coming from my YouTube, then you'll definitely be able to a free spot on my friends list for permanently until I quit Roblox. So when's the first time I ever started playing Roblox? So a little story behind how I started playing Roblox is my cousin Bleoxtra actually showed me it. He was into like what game was that? Survive the Disasters. I think that's one of the first games I ever played on Roblox. Was Survive the Disasters, Town of Robloxia. No, Town of Robloxia was the first ever game I played on Roblox back in, I want to say 2010, but it probably wasn't that early. It was probably 2010. Between 2010 and 2011 is when I first started playing Roblox. And back then I played only back up until 2010. Between 2010 and about 2013 is when I had my other account, my first account, which was Master Chief 12, because I was absolutely obsessed with Halo at that point. In like when I first started playing, I was absolutely obsessed with Halo, like Halo Reach. I would just play it non-stop, and I love that game still to this day. It's always gonna be one of my favorite games. So pretty much where I got Master Chief from was, of course, Halo Reach and Halo 3. So how I came across Town of Robloxia, I didn't really know about any. I didn't even know there was shooting games on Roblox. I thought it was just pretty much a role-playing site. So I started out into the role-playing pretty much community. I made a few friends. I pretty much added everybody in the server that I talked to, and I would just continuously do that until I had about 17 pages of friends. So I was into pretty much role playing, survival disasters, and obbies, like little parkour things on Roblox. I would play those pretty much from the time I woke up, from the time I went to bed, if I wasn't playing Town of Robloxia. So that's pretty much how I came about Roblox. I'm pretty sure Blue After showed me Roblox. I was like, what game were you playing? Because we would literally only play Roblox. I mean, not Roblox, Halo. That's all the game we played. So when I went over to the house and found out that he was on Roblox, I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just some random site that it was like a trial or something. So I started playing, and I actually really loved it. I made a ton of friends, talked to a lot of people, and then I got a little bit inactive on it. And I forget what happened to my account. I think I got banned or hacked or something, or I just forgot the password, and they just eventually deleted my account. So I'm not really sure how that account got deleted, but when it did, I made Spooky Spartan 90. Now the whole thing behind Spooky Spartan, I still loved Halo. I still played it, but I really wanted like something a little unique. So that's where Spooky Spartan came along. I'm not really sure how I got the 90 in there. I guess it just wouldn't let Spooky Spartan be by itself. So that's how I got into that. And when I first started playing on my Spooky Spartan account, I still played the obbies. I really let go of the Town of Roblox. I still get on it from time to time. My sister plays it a lot, but I really can't get back into it. Not like the old Roblox days. But I started playing that, and then I still played Survival Disasters. I still play Survival Disasters every once in a while with me and Blue Officer. It's like where I really fell into Roblox, like became to like really like it when I started playing Survival Disasters, because Town of Roblox, it was really just a game to play every once in a while. Not really every once in a while, every few days. I still kept in contact with all my friends on there. I was messaging them pretty much daily. But I really didn't get into Town of Robloxia. I mean, I did, but not as much as I did Survival Disasters. So, when I first started playing Survival Disasters, that's all I would play. I would literally play it all day long. And then after I found Survival Disasters, I found zombies, and I actually started finding out that there were military games on Roblox. So I would spend hours on end scrolling through Roblox military games and just choose whatever most people were in and just play it for hours on end. So, and then I really left the military scene and then started playing more zombies. I found the Reese at the time and all the other zombies, and this was probably in the middle of 2014 of last year. I think before I started YouTube. So that's when I started getting into those, and then I started. When I started my YouTube, I actually found Robloxia. I had heard of Phantom Forces by that time, but I didn't have the Robux to actually get it. My cousin had bought it. I played it a few times. Didn't really like it. I felt like it was a little too advanced for me, so I really just stuck with Zombie, Survival Disasters, and Robloxia. So now switching over to Robloxia and why I'm absolutely dedicated my life to that game. Not to sound like I had no life or something, but I found Call of Boxing. I started playing it. My cousin actually started playing it before me. He was actually in. Wait, I think I'm about to sneeze. Alright, didn't actually sneeze. Just thought I was gonna sneeze or burp or something. I did not want you guys to be able to hear that. That's really nasty. But my cousin actually started playing Call of Boxing before me. He really just abandoned Phantom Forces and started playing Call of Boxing. So me and him would play that on hours on end. He was in a clan called Call of Boxing Elite Players. I was just a solo guy. I just played with him. We did whatever. We would play with tons of different other clans. I think the first ever clan I met was the Revolution, the Red. So I got invited to the Red, and when I joined the Red, sorry I had to pause again there. But when I joined the Red, I didn't actually join the Red. Mark was my first ever clan for Call of Boxing. So I can't remember what his name was, but I met him sometime last year, at the beginning of last year, I think. I know I'm mixing up the dates all the time, so I'm just, not even mention dates because I don't exactly remember. But I met this guy from the Red, and he really made the Red seem like a good clan, a good leader at the time. So I'm like, okay, let me think about it. So then a few days after that, I met somebody from Mark, and I don't know what was about Mark. I just really liked it, so I joined Mark and really just abandoned all of Rev. I really didn't talk to any of the people. I started deleting people off my friends list. I started adding people that was in Mark who I would talk to and played with all the time. I really played with League all the time. League, who else? I can't really remember. I would play with Aragon whenever I could, just because a lot of people would say he was pretty much the best at sniping in Call of Boxing. So me and him became friends. We started playing, and we still do play from time to time now today. And then Hallgun was leader when I first joined. I didn't really know who Hallgun was. So after I met Hallgun, I really just tried to start ranking up and playing with them as much as I could. So I started playing with all of them and pretty much keeping in contact. So, and then after Hallgun switched over to keep being the leader, I really got into the clan. She made me, vice president or mod. So me and Lee were the mods at the time. This was just a few months ago. Me and him were the mods at the time. We really tried to keep the group intact, and we did good for a long time. We still are doing good. Lee's not really active because of his computer and stuff. But we really kept the group together and really had good leadership, and she still does to this day. So shout out to Keith for keeping the group pretty much intact and everybody playing together. So one of the main reasons why I quit Phantom Forces is because I really just didn't really have that much fun playing that. I would play it, but I wasn't really getting into it. I would level up these guns. I pretty much have all the guns that I like, but I never really actually got into it. So I quit that and I tried to focus on Call of Boxing, but come to find out Call of Boxing got hacked. So I really just left the Call of Boxing scene, came back to Phantom Forces, not where we are today. So pretty much how I started Roblox is from Booyatcher, and I really just transitioned from genre to genre, from Roblox games, like role playing, action, zombies, and then military. So that's pretty much how I got into Roblox. I know that was a long story. I just wanted to explain to you guys how I came across Roblox. But one thing I really did play, I really loved before I started playing Roblox. This was back in from 2009 all the way up until 2012. Was what was a game called Monkey Quest. I really played Monkey Quest for hours on it, and I absolutely loved that game. I found Roblox when I was playing Monkey Quest, and I kind of quit it and moved over. And it's just, the whole timeline of things is really just messed up, and I don't actually remember the time for a lot of the stuff I'm talking about. But yeah, there was a certain group of about 3 people I played with on my Master Chief account. DJ Cool, I think that was his name. The other guy, who I still talk to from time to time, but I can't remember his username from the top of my head. I can't remember, but pretty much my Roblox has been crazy ever since I started, moving from friend to friend, game to game. Not to be mean, but most people just weren't really active, and then if they weren't active, I just pretty much delete them and find somebody else who I played with And that's when I found the clan, because I wanted to really be a part of something bigger instead of just playing Roblox by myself. I wanted to be a part of something like a whole group of people who enjoyed the same game. So that's why I'm in Mark now. I felt like the Rev was just every once in a while a clan. They would all get together every once in a while, play a few games, and then go back to doing whatever they were. But with Mark, everybody pretty much keeps in contact on the wall. Everybody posts, everybody talks, everybody friends with each other, and everybody knows each other. So one thing I want to mention is, like, when I first started Call of Duty, I was pretty much trash at the game. I was absolutely horrible. I used the MP40 a lot, and the what other automatic was that? I cannot remember. The SCG. Blue actually got me using SCG while he used the MP40, and we both really loved the game. We would play it all the time. So after he quit that and moved over to PVL, online Roblox basketball game, I pretty much stayed in Call of Duty. I even found Hex, Last Strike, and all that other stuff. So the whole Roblox like scene has been like crazy, but this is always gonna be like it's a good site. There some days it's just a little laggy, some days it aren't, but they always end up fixing it in the end. So, and that is why if it wasn't for Roblox and Minecraft, I wouldn't be recording anything right now. I would literally have nothing to record. These are the only 2 games I play. Red Crucible was broken. I don't think I'll ever get back into that like I used to. I do miss the old Roblox days, like with me playing Survival Task 24/7, Zombies, and Town of Roblox. I wish Roblox was still the same, but then again, I am happy it changed a little bit because of the whole clan and everything else. And I just feel like it's a lot more. It's more of a community now that it's like updated. So that's pretty much my whole thing. We are 63. I'm gonna get a few more kills and end this video. And that's pretty much my whole life story of Roblox. I didn't really have a certain aim for this video. I just wanted to play, talk to you guys about how I came across Roblox and what I turned it into. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and take that guy out besides climbing and punch you. Where he's laying down right here. I guess climbing. If I die, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing, what video was that I was planning on doing? Either survival games or Sky Wars. Those are the 2 videos I want to do tomorrow. Okay, there's a guy down there. Pretty sure there's 2 of them, but I can't tell. Yeah, there's 2 of them. They're all just spawning down there. Alright, this guy sees me. I'm probably gonna die here. Alright, let me take him out. He's gonna spawn with me again. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this here, guys. I know this was really kind of a boring thing, but I hope you guys like the new intro, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Minecraft.